Okay, now I'm at my head. I have the point-to-point pattern function already activated, so all I have to do now is click the OK button, which is right here, as I move the head around this triangle. So I have the laser light exactly in the center of my pinwheel, and I'm going to click. I'm going to come out to the tip of her triangle, click, and come into the center and click. Tip of the triangle in the center. Tip of this triangle in the center. Tip of this triangle in the center. And now I'm going to click stop, which is this button on the keypad. To exit out of the point-to-point function, I'm going to shift click that exited out of the point-to-point function, and I am ready to stitch this and show you how it looks. So all I have to do now is click this button 3 times, and that's moving the highlight on my screen over to the stitch function, which is the little yellow spool. And I'm going to select it by hitting this button, which means I want to quilt. It's going to do a needle down so that you can pull your bobbin thread up. All right, and normally I would do this with 2 hands, but I'm holding the camera. So here's our bobbin thread pull up. You wanna kind of keep hold of your threads and keep them neat and clean. That's just good habits. So I'm just going to move them back here out of the way. And then I must press OK again because now I'm ready to stitch. So it's doing a competitive tie-off right now. It's stitching the arc out and the straight stitch back. Arc out, straight stitch back, and I'm just making sure it stays on the triangle. Now it's doing a competitive tie, and it beeps to tell me it's done. So now I would move the head, and then I would just make the needle go down right here and pull this bobbin thread up. Oops. Excuse me. And pull the bobbin thread up, and then I would cut these, and I would have my finished pinwheel. So you can see that I have a nice arc on the triangle where I wanted it, and my straight line is on the triangle. So it looks pretty great, and it was fast. So when I go to do all these triangles, it'll be fast, fast. Now this little line here is just a function of, you know, the point I clicked over here on this instead of over here. So it started right where I clicked. So what you do is split the difference here and just try and get it more in the center. So when I can control the head better and I'm not holding this camera, I will make that a perfect click and I will not get the stitching on the white. Or I'll flex the quilt a little as it's stitching to keep the stitching from being on the white fabric. I'd like for it to all be on the blue. So in this manner, I'm going to do all of these pinwheels. I've already done that one. I will do all of these pinwheels on this quilt. And in no time, I'll have that done. Thanks for watching. You can visit my website at quiltingmakesthequilt.com.